everyone. Good morning or afternoon. Or I guess anywhere you all are. No, my snack wrap! It fell apart! No. Why does it look like that? Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Happy time zone. Ooh, this looks a little disheveled. I got a snack wrap. I actually got 2 from McDonald's. I'm going to put some katsu sauce on it. I don't know what happened to it. In transit, it just seems to have died. Really. It's fine though. I suppose. It's just... I think it's because I asked for extra lettuce. I asked for extra lettuce and so it just kind of exploded. I also have a Fanta orange. I have a Fanta orange today to go with my meal. You see, they have snack wraps, right? And they have 2 right now. They have a ranch snack wrap, and then they have a hot honey snack wrap. And I don't like ranch, and I tried the hot honey, and I was like, this is too much sauce. So I now ask for plain snack wraps, where it's just the chicken, the cheese, and the lettuce, and then I apply my own sauce to it. Oh. I don't like getting lost in the sauce. That might be my least favorite activity of all time. Oh. But yes, finally we can have our lunch together, everyone. But hot honey sounds good. I think there was just simply too much. There's too much of it on the snack wrap. When there's so much hot honey that if there's so much that this is the only thing I can taste, then I don't want it. That was all I could taste was hot honey. How have you been feeling? Admittedly, I haven't been feeling very well lately, but that's just how it is sometimes, you know. That's just how it is. How are you all feeling, though? How is your hump day, your Wednesday doing? About to drive to work to get my lunch. Wait for me. I'll try. Are you ready to requiem? What do you mean? I'm feeling alright, that's good. Good morning, good morning. Tired on my way to work. Good start so far. Need to fight my demons, but I'm in work. I see. Spring cleaning. Hoping AC isn't dead. Went to a Turkish grill with the office. Just woke up from the food coma. I see. Nothing out of the usual. Seeing people in line at 8 in the morning just for a box of Pokemon cards. Oh, true. Mostly tired. Work is chill so far. Just need to be careful with my ankle. I see. What event are you going to? Resident Evil Requiem. Oh yes, I've been playing that on my own time. It's been quite fun. Very scary. I like how scary it is. Very scary and very good. Ooh, making pancakes. Today's a day off. Oh, yay. Local idol and anime events. That sounds nice. More than Chronos? A lot more than Chronos. Resident Evil Requiem has been very, very frightening. I've had so much fun playing it. Maybe when I complete my first playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem, maybe I will do an insane difficulty, or like the most intense difficulty. Maybe I'll stream that. Yes, it's way scarier than Chronos. Good afternoon. Currently working on some engineering models for my work. That's nice. For Real Joker, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Another happy lunchtime with Prez. Yes! Another happy lunchtime. Hello, little lizard. Did you come to see me? Oh, he just wants some cheese. He doesn't care about mommy. He wants what mommy's eating. That's what he wants. You know, I've never been keen on McDonald's, really. I feel like anything that they had that I liked, it was when I was in high school, and they took it away. It was a limited time kind of item deal that they always did, right? And so I'm kind of pleased to find that there is something on the menu that I do like after years. Hydra, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Boy, indeed. Hi, Komo. Hello. And then there's the McRib. Oh, how they taught me with it being seasonal. Is the McRib seasonal? Is it? I always thought it was a all the time menu item. More like supply only. I see. Here we are. There we are. I finished with my first snack wrap so fast. Very yummy. Very, very yummy. I was quoting Cars? Yes, and you were on topic, which is against the streaming rules. Or rather, you were off topic. No, it's okay. Yoon, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Cool morning, Prez. Your scales are looking very dazzling this day. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Sometimes McDonald's hits, but what sucks is that the burgers are kind of small. I like small burgers. Oh, goodness. One moment. had a burp come up and I'm a lady, so I did not want you all to hear that. Time to put on more katsu sauce. There we are. Dollar menu. Now that's a throwback. That's a throwback. Why would you deny us? Why would I, a lady, let you hear me burp? That is not something that ladies do. McDonald's new Big Arch Burger is definitely not small. I keep seeing things about the Big Arch. The Big Arch Burger. Yes, I prefer smaller burgers. I do. Best they can do here these days is a $5. Doesn't Wendy's have like some kind of biggie deal or something? $5 biggie bag or something. And you get like a sandwich, nuggets, fries, and a drink, I think. The McDonald's CEO trying to eat it is now a meme. Oh. Maybe I'm just not as chronically online as I thought. It's $8 now for a biggie bag? What? What the hell? Ugh. I don't know how my mother is going to cope. Dude took the most minuscule bite even. They know how their food is. Highway robbery. Oh my goodness. Let me look at prices these days. McDonald's prices. Let's see. McDonald's menu with prices. A single Big Mac is $6.07. A quarter pounder is $5.99. Oh my goodness. Ah. What? This is crazy. A quarter pounder with cheese meal is $11.29. My mother used to get that all the time. And it was not even just a few years ago. That's so expensive. What are we talking about? We're talking about McDonald's prices. We're talking about McDonald's prices. It's because everything went up during COVID and went down when COVID era ended. It's true. They had to save the economy. Ugh. That's crazy. Man. Ugh, I forgot that they had chicken tenders again. They used to have these chicken selects that were so good back in the day. I remember back in the day, I had my first part-time job. And I used to go to Burger King because it was right next to where my job was. And they used to, so I know they have like chicken fries or whatever, and I hate those. But they had actual chicken tenders that were so good at Burger King back when I was in high school. Some 13 years ago. they had really good chicken tenders. And I used to eat that with a milkshake before my shift. Yes, they were so good. Did you know economists use the price of a Big Mac to compare prices between countries? I had no idea. Me and my sister used to measure money in terms of Carl's Jr. chicken sandwiches. They used to be $1. Went yesterday and it's $4. At least they have a late night $5 meal. Fries, burger, nuggets. Ooh. Carl's Jr. is always pretty nice. Not night. Here it's called Hardee's. I used to have lunch on a restaurant that was around $2.50 in my currency before COVID. $6 for a much smaller serving. Hello, Pingu. We are talking about the skyrocketing fast food prices. This month you can get up to 5 cheeseburgers from McDonald's each day for 67 cents. Really? What kind of promotion is that? Wait. You're lying to me. You are tricking me. You are tricking me because I read that number. I see what you're doing. You're evil. You're evil. I don't even like cheeseburgers. I'm going to post a screenshot of my order. It's real. Is it really? You're not messing with me just so you can say 6-7? Oh my god. I'm not. I didn't even think of that. You know what? I believe you. You are a millennial, and I think I can trust you. I think I can trust you. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I can trust most millennials because most of them do not know what 6-7 is. I'm a millennial that does know what 6-7 is. I'm one of the lucky few. Or rather, unlucky few. Oh my goodness. I am the last year millennium. 1996. 1997, then you're considered a Zoomer. So I'm kind of on the cusp. I'm on the cusp of... I'm like a zillennial. I am excited for Scary Movie 6. I am. I'm so excited. So excited. In fact, I'm so excited for it. I think that a friend might be coming to visit me around the time it comes out so that we can all go see it in theaters together. I think that's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I love watching the scary movies growing up. I used to watch them in bits and pieces on YouTube. Cindy and Brenda and Ray are all in it. And the Waynes, like the Waynes brothers in general. I'm so excited. And I think they're going to give less of a damn this time. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a very fun. Why is there just a coal piece? There's like a burnt large piece of meat in my snack wrap just now. I have finished my lunch. I'm a fairly fast eater. Maybe 20 minutes isn't that fast to eat a meal, though. You know, most lunch breaks are about 30 minutes to begin with, anyway. Scream 7. I think I stopped caring about Scream. Oh god. I did see a newer Scream movie, but I don't remember which one. You know, they just fall off after the 90s and early 2000s. Whew. Conrad, thank you so much for gifting 1 membership. The community surely appreciates it. Ooh, sorry. Little hiccup. I have seen Drawn Together. I used to watch it when I was too young. Let me put this sauce back in my little mini fridge. One moment. Alright, I'm back. Whew. What is this? There we are. Drawn Together could definitely not be done now. Definitely not. Kill, 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 die, die, die. My favorite scene from the scary movies is when the marijuana plant mutated. No, that was crazy. A lot of the 90s stuff can be done now. Oh, that's true. That's true. My goodness. Do you all have a favorite scary movie? Or not scary movie as in horror movie, but a favorite scary movie franchise movie? I think that I'm somewhere between the second and I really like the second one. And also 4. I like 2 and 4 the most. Why 4? I just feel very strongly about it. I feel very nostalgic for it. Maybe we could watch one of the scary movie films sometime soon. Oh yes, don't forget, Film Club Friday is coming back this Friday. We're gonna be watching Dear Zachary. Make sure you don't look up anything about it before you watch it with me and Aki. Which movie? Dear Zachary. It is a documentary. It's a crime documentary. A true crime doc. It's quite a watch. It's a very emotional watch. I told Aki not to look up anything about it before we watch it, so I'm sure it'll be a very fun time. I'm sure it'll be very fun. Very fun indeed. And then, of course, the week after. So next week, we are going to watch the last Hobbit movie. We're going to end our Hobbit trilogy next week. I'm hyped for the weekend. They got the Rec movies back to Amazon Prime. Wait, the original Rec or the American remake that sucks doggy doo-doo? Is there a Discord? There is a V4 Mirai Discord server. There is. You can discuss with other fans of the agency V4 Mirai. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Where is the fan Discord link? How do you even get the fan Discord link? I don't know how to get there. Is this? Oh, I found it. Here, this is the link to the fan Discord link. Wait, how do you send this? Is it just discord.gg/v4? Okay. discord.gg/v4mirai. Here, this should be the link to the Discord server where you can discuss various V4 Mirai talents. And my channels do have various places you can speak about my streams, or to other blockbusters, or you can check out the other girls and talk to our mods and V-sensei and the like. Very neat little place. Very neat little place. It is the community Discord. Other girls? Yes. So basically, other girls is in other members of my agency. So I'm not an independent VTuber. I am Komo Dokueki, the esteemed president of the V4 Mirai Magical School Film Club. I am a part of the agency V4 Mirai, which is a Brave Group owned VTuber agency. And I am, this is weird for me? No. But essentially, I'm in an agency with several other girls, several wonderful talents. They are all super, super talented. They are all fun to talk to and talk about. They are all very talented, and they are very great singers and performers, and they all have their own niches, and they play games, they do zatsus, they do ASMR, they do various things. I think there's something for everyone here. Yes, all beautiful people, it's true. But yes, I function underneath an agency. They made me. And if you're interested in merchandise, if you look to my right, we have a Valentine's Day set merchandise going on right now. Let me go ahead and grab that, actually. For anyone who is interested in a very V4 Valentine's, you can actually take a look at the designs of all of our lovely ladies. You corporations, if you say that, you will be banned. So you probably shouldn't say that, as I actually hate anti-corpo people. Or rather, all corpo hate people. Not exactly the best thing you could say to someone in a corpo. But Prez, I'm anti-micro slop. It's alright. Strike one. I'm kidding. Oh. As long as they treat you properly. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And us, of course. Do not worry. Do not worry about me. I am just fine. Hope you're well. I don't know what in what way, but I guess like in general, I think that I have been very foggy brained lately. I've been very foggy brained and very tired lately. I think that you have all been able to pick up on this. I've been very busy behind the scenes, and I haven't had too much time for myself lately, and I've been very tired, but that is just how things are sometimes, I think. That is the life of an adult. You're a lizard and it's cold. It's actually not cold at all right now. If I look at the temperature, it is a lovely 80 degrees outside. It's 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees, so it's actually great weather for me. It's actually great weather here. And it's sunny and lovely, and the flowers are blooming outside. I have a lovely camellia bush, and it is just blooming and wonderful. In fact, I think I might try to touch grass this weekend. My mother invited me to her home, and she said I could bring my lizards, and all of our lizards could have, you know, a little kiki. They could have a little party together, as one of her lizards is celebrating its birthday. And so I thought, you know, we could have a little lizard birthday party, and they could, you know, eat whipped cream and have a good time. Happy lizard birthday. Yes, her lizard is, gosh, how old is she now? 2 years. 2 years. That'd be cute, assuming they all get along. Don't worry, they have all met and they all get along swimmingly. Though, my youngest lizard, he has a bad habit of humping when he is very excited. He has since been neutered, but he still enjoys the occasional. And it's... Yes, it's actually very nice outside. I like when the weather is about between 70 to 85. Have a good day. Don't let the corporations sterilize you. Oh, I bet you're just so fun at parties, aren't you? You have a good day as well. Our boy lost his boys. Frisky lizard, yes. Frisky lizard. I don't know why I've been on such a Fanta kick lately. I've really been enjoying orange soda. It is... I've always enjoyed orange juice for breakfast, but I don't really drink it outside of breakfast foods. But lately I've just really had a Fanta kick. Did the Fanta song get stuck in your head? Yes. It did, it did, it did. I enjoy Fanta quite a bit right now. But only Fanta orange. I'm not really a fan of the other Fanta flavors. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why it reminded me, but I need to I need to update something. So, I actually got, I got the mix back for my next song cover. I need to ask for just one small change, and then we just have to get the video prepared, and then I can post it. I don't know when I'll post it. Maybe by the end of the month or something like that, but yes. It's a very cute song, actually. Very, very cute. I wonder if you all can guess it. I remember I posted a hint of what the song could be, and I posted a picture of a bear. A big brown bear. So it's a cute song, and a hint is a bear. Can any of you guess? Think of the bare necessities. It's a very, very cute song. I guess another hint is that it's been a bit of a trend the last month or so. It's been a bit of a trend. It's in Japanese. It's in Japanese. I think also most people would not know the song unless they are unless they're into idol songs. It's an idol song. The Gummy Bear song. No. You're so funny. Well, that nails it down. Do you think you have it? Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Imagine if we turned the Gummy Bear song into an idol song. What do you think the choreography would be like? Not ice cream. Should I just say what the title of it is? Should I say?グリズリーに襲われたら。グリズリーに襲われたら。It's by Komodo. It's a very cute song. It also known, you know, people also call it by like a very long name because that's how people recognize it, is if I were attacked by a grizzly, even in pajamas, rush over to me now. Yes, help me. It is literally the first song that comes by Googling JP Bear song trend. Yes. Is that a song or a PSA? It's both. It's both. It's a very cute song. It's a very cute song. I kind of described it as a bit of a simp song because what the trend is, it is usually like a man and it's like a animation of him running, and it shows various pictures of his love interests and things like that, and it's to imply that even if a grizzly was attacking his lover, or if it was in the middle of the night and he was in his pajamas, he would go running. He would come running to her rescue, basically. And it's the POV is the girl asking her lover to do that. It's very, very cute. Very, very cute. Getting that true shonen moment, yes. It's very, very cute. In fact, I can share with you all my favorite version of the trend. One moment, I'll try to grab it for you all. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, let's see. It's so, so cute. This is an idol song, yes. And I believe that the group is disbanded. Here. This is my favorite version. It's a Higurashi. Higurashi no Nakokoro ni. It's a Higurashi version of the trend. It's so cute. It's so cute. Yes, help me. It's so cute. It is simply too cute. And I tried to sound cute. I tried my best to sound cute for it. Do I dare let you hear the introduction part? Maybe I do dare. Let me... I'll play the talking introduction from my cover. The talking introduction and then nothing else. All right?
ねえねえ、もしものもしもだよ。私が帰り道、グリズリに襲われたら、あなたならどうする？もしものもしもだよ。あなたならどうする？
That's all you get. That's all you get until it comes out. That's all you get. Starving? I just gave you a crumb. That should feed you for the next few weeks. Is there a release date? I don't think there's anything concrete per se. Let me take a look. If I wanted to guesstimate a release date, maybe the 20th or the 27th. Maybe the 20th or the 27th. I can't be for sure because the music video has not been started. The mix is done. The art is done. I actually got to work with my goat, Shy Fruits. Got to work with my goat, Shy Fruits on the artwork for the video. Yes, I love Miss Shy Fruits. She is so wonderful. She actually just released an original song. If you would like to go check her out, hold on, I'll link it. I'm going to promote my goat. My goat, Shy Fruits. She is also a very close friend of Miss Page. She is a very close friend of Miss Page. And she is so talented. She sings, she mixes, she draws art, she animates. She actually, so I'll spoil a small portion. So for my music video, I actually did the trend of having someone running. And it is not me that is running in the video. So, if you are a fan of screenplay, then I think that you will enjoy the music video. I think you will enjoy it. But yes, Miss Shy Fruits handled the artwork and animation and stuff for my music video, but she also did the music video for her own original song. She's so talented. She's wonderful. No way I'm going to be chasing Miss Page. It is the other way around. The other way around. And it's very cute. I'm very excited for everyone to see it and hear it and the like. If you missed it, by the way, yesterday Screenplay had a collaboration We were supposed to play Phasmophobia for 2 hours, but instead we played it for 1 hour and we were terrible at it. So we instead started talking about Naruto and Bleach Yaoi. And we did it while in a very uncomfortable waterbed. Yes. Very fun times. Very fun times. Were you two screaming? I don't think either of us let out a scream while we were playing Phasmo. I think after a bit we were like, we might be too dumb for this. And so we instead decided to pivot into chatting, where we talked about yaoi and shared our favorite ships. It was great. I don't know why she thinks I'm AO3 adjacent. I do not read fan fiction. Thank you for educating me on the Bleach copy pasta. Of course. For those of you that missed it, she was talking about how she wasn't that far into Bleach yet, and she said she liked Giselle, and so I had to pull out this copy pasta talking about Giselle, and it says, Bleach finally got to the episode where the zombie lesbian necrophiliac Nazi trans girl is accused of smelling like semen by the transphobic feudal Japanese ghost samurai femboy. Oh, and the thing is, it's very accurate. That's an actual thing that happens in Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. Did you ever make your own fanfic? No. I never wrote fanfiction. I think the closest thing I've ever done to writing fanfiction is I used to roleplay on Omegle. I used to roleplay on Omegle as, Kita Masaomi from Durarara. I used to roleplay all the time as that specific character, but on Omegle. I see you, mistress. I was never really interested in writing stories, for the most part. I feel like I don't have... I have a brain, and I have enough brain to generate an idea, but I'm terrible at executing, like... I can think of the beginning and the end of a story, but I can't ever figure out a middle. I think of how we got here and how we get to the finish line, but I can't figure out how we get to the finish line from the beginning. That is something I've always struggled with, and I've always, like, wanted to write things, but I'm so... Maybe I'm just not creative enough to come up with an original plot line. At least a linear one, and not one that goes all over the place. I did used to, like, make OCs and come up with ideas, and I had ideas for all of these characters, but I could never, like, intertwine them and think of how we got from point A to point B. So I had a whole manga thought out in my head, but I couldn't ever link everything together. I thought it was a pretty impressive idea. And there was a lot of fan service because I wrote it when I was in high school. Omegle, for millennials, too young for Second Life, but too old for VR chat. Chris Nolan probably. Ugh! Oh my god. Terrible. Terrible. I need another sip of my Fanta. Delicious. Delicious. But yes, I think that I have ideas in my head, and I just don't know how to execute them all the way through. I can think of, like, reviews for movies and recommendations, why I recommend them and things like that, but that's because I already have something to go off of, And when it's myself coming up with all the original ideas, it's kind of just, can't do it. Can't do it. But I really, really appreciate people that have that creativity and spark to make something as a whole, you know. Writing can be easy. Making it make sense is what is hard. Like right now, I'm not happy with an ending of a fanfic I've been working for 2 weeks. I see. I think that writers are probably the most perfectionist when it comes to their work, their craft. I don't know if you've all seen Whisper of the Heart, but I feel like that's a very good example. It is a movie that I feel like it is imposter syndrome kind of personified, you know? Because I'm just going to go ahead and give some of the plot away. So there's a girl that's never really been, she's never had a hobby really besides reading. And, you know, she's pretty average, and then she meets this boy who she doesn't really like at first, but she gets to know him better and finds out that he wants to be like an expert like crafter of violins. He wants to travel to Italy and train to make these wonderful violins, and she thinks to herself like, I'm in love with this boy that is doing something so amazing. She thinks like, I have nothing and he has everything all planned out. And so she decides, well, I love to read. Why don't I start writing stories? And so she makes her first novel, and after someone reads it for the first time, she just asks him, how is it? And he says, I think it's good. I liked it. And she just breaks down into tears and talks about how, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. And he tries to explain to her that, you know, stones need to be polished, you know. Like, this is her first work, and she can only get better. But it is really the heart of imposter syndrome. Whispers of the heart of imposter syndrome, actually. And it is such a relatable film for those that suffer with imposter syndrome and feeling less than your peers, your partner, your other family members, and the like. It's a very, very sweet movie. I like it a lot. I cried the first time I watched it. And I have a habit where whenever I do dishes or I fold laundry or when I'm cooking a meal, I'll usually put on a Studio Ghibli movie. And so I've seen Whisper of the Heart maybe 30 times. I kind of cycle through a couple of them. I'll cycle through Kiki's Delivery Service. I'll cycle through From Up on Poppy Hill, Castle in the Sky, Nausicaa. I know that Nausicaa technically isn't a Studio Ghibli film because it came before the studio came to be. Princess Mononoke, Whisper of the Heart. I actually don't watch Howl's Moving Castle that often. I feel like that's a once in a while treat. It's not something that I do doing miscellaneous tasks. But yes, Whisper of the Heart is a wonderful film. I'd love to watch it with you all sometime. Great film. I saw Whisper of the Heart because they used to let John Lasseter take over TCM and show Ghibli stuff. I see. I remember I first saw it at a time in my life where I think I was feeling the most imposter syndrome. I was feeling very much so. Nausicaa's manga had some of Miyazaki's best world building. Nausicaa is a wonderful film. Nausicaa is great. It is so great. Me too, it really helped. I think that it's a good reminder that your first work is not going to be perfect. And a majority of your work is not going to be perfect either. But there's so much beauty in trying. and making your life enriched by yourself, you know. It's only you are responsible for your happiness and enriching your soul. And it's just so important to never give up. And I think it's also a reminder that you don't need to be this amazing person to be around your peers. You can just be you. But it is awesome when you have a cool hobby, you know. Porco Rosso. I saw that a very long time ago, but I haven't had the pleasure in seeing it recently. The turtle and the rabbit, yes, basically. Everyone goes at their own pace. Everyone goes at their own pace. You don't have to be at the same level as your childhood friend or your brother or your sister or your cousin. And, you know, just go at your own pace. Yes, if you keep working on it, you can succeed. You have to keep polishing the rock. Polish the stone. You know, keep cracking at that, what are they called? It's the bit of, like, rock and you bust it open and there's crystals inside. A geode? Maybe something like that. You just have to keep going at it. A lot of people try to make their first work perfect instead of using it as a learning experience. It's true. I think that the most beautiful thing anyone could ever do is try. Not succeed, but try. I think that putting in effort is the most important part of doing something. You know, I think I feel similarly about cooking in that I would really like for what I'm making to turn out well, for it to taste well, for it to look good, but I think it's so fun to try something without having an expectation for it. Because the more you make something, the better you get at it. You can't just stop because something didn't turn out the way you like, or you didn't like, rather. Carbonara flashbacks, yes. Since my carbonara stream, I've actually made carbonara 5 times, and I've mastered it. The second time, I made it perfectly. The third time, I waited too long for the noodles and they became too hard. And then the fourth time, it was perfect, and the fifth time was perfect as well. So, practice does make perfect. Maybe not literally perfect, but practice does make things better. Practice does make things better. And I think that practice is really, really fun. If you focus more on the journey rather than the finish line, the end of your journey, I think that that is what makes any activity an enriching one. You just have to focus on the journey. If you think back to the journey, you know, let's say you wanted to enter a cake baking competition. Don't you think making the cake was so fun, even if you don't win? I've recently had to cope with that myself. I worked really hard at something, and I got very far in something, and it just didn't end up working out. You know, I failed. I failed at something, and I remember beating up on myself a bit about it, but I look at this product I made. How I got to have that product, how I made that product with my own hands. And I thought it was really fun. You know, I put a lot of thought into it. I put a lot of myself into it. And even if it didn't work out in the way that I wanted it to, I still had a lot of fun. And it shows that, you know, I will have more opportunities to make that thing. I'll have more opportunities to cook. It's related to cooking. And so I'm just working very hard, and I'm really, really, really passionate about this specific thing. It took me a while to get out of my, I'm going to bed rut. I'm so sad it didn't work out. But, you know, the journey, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey, everyone. Proud of you for, that's a wonderful mindset. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think it's the easiest thing you can do is self-deprecate and be hard on yourself. But it feels so much better to turn that energy into something positive, you know. The easiest thing you can do is be unhappy. But it takes a real, mature mindset to turn that around and think there's always next time. Life is too short to be down on ourselves about failures, and I've never agreed with the term failure. I know that I called something earlier that I failed, but there is no such thing as a failure, only an opportunity to improve. No such thing as a failure. It is an opportunity. Always think of it like that, everyone. Always think of it as an opportunity. There will be more opportunities. There will always be more opportunities in your life. I'm assuming that a majority of you are, younger than the age that most people die. As long as you are still alive and breathing, there will be more opportunities. Some people, they don't go to college straight away. They work, or they focus on their passions, and they don't go to college until maybe after they've had children, or maybe after they have grandchildren. You don't have to do something the way that other people do it, It is okay. And my job experience management has always been trying to make me think the opposite. I think that I'd like to have a word with them. With a paintball gun and them tied to a chair. How do our lunch talks always turn into something like this? We always end up having motivational speeches. How fun. I heard tied on a chair, yes. It's always a profound hour. I don't know, you just have to put some food in me, and then I suddenly become like a motivational speech person. I'm like Kris Jenner. A profound hour, yes. Shower thoughts, no, we have lunch talks, exactly. Deep meal thoughts with Komo Dokueki, exactly. As long as my blood sugar is at a good place, I feel like I have it in me to say something motivational, inspirational. But, I think that that's, like, important too. Because if you just rot in your bed and you don't do any of what you should do, like your tasks, your daily tasks, because you feel like you failed at something, I think that just getting out of bed and having a nice meal or a little treat can sometimes do wonders for you. It nourishes your body, it nourishes your mind, and it gives you more strength for an opportunity to try again, Joey, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. A great man once said, instead of losing, try winning. Yes. I had to think about that for a moment. I was like, wait. My brain couldn't process that as fast as I would have liked it to. Yes, try winning. It is so beautiful to try. Truly. I feel similarly about love. I think that loving something or loving someone, even if it doesn't go the way that you want it to, it doesn't have an ideal outcome. I don't think that loving in general, I don't think is a waste. Because it was always an opportunity. It was always a learning experience. I think everything is a bit of a learning experience. I don't know if I necessarily say that everything happens for a reason, but I think that every day is a new opportunity, Every day. I've never been sad about loving someone even though none have gone well. I agree. Can't end on a loss mindset, but for life. Exactly! Everyone, don't end on a loss. You have to keep going until you win. You can't go to sleep until you win. You can't end. You can't end on a loss, everyone. You learn more about yourself from loving someone. It's true. Or even, not even loving someone, but loving something. You learn so much about yourself and the way that you handle life. Don't fold. Go all in. Run it down mid, as they say. Run it down mid. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. Well, we have reached an hour. I only had about an hour of time for you all today. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be on Woo Woo's channel tomorrow. We will be playing Liar's Bar. That is if all the Aura Rain members are not sleepy and we do not go take a nap. Don't let your loss stay a loss. Just do it exactly. Our lunchtime is always fun. It is. It is. And by sleepy, you mean Woo Woo specifically? It was very funny how we ended up last week. So, last week, a few hours earlier, Serena said, "Hi guys, I probably won't make it today." And then we were thinking, it was just me and Paige, and we were like, well, should we, well, Aura Radio isn't the same without all of us. Maybe we should move it to next week. And then I looked at the last time Woo Woo had streamed, and it was literally 3 hours earlier for like 8 hours. And so I thought, maybe we should let her rest. And then Paige was like, I do feel kind of sleepy. And then I said, I also feel kind of sleepy. And then 30 minutes after when we would have started stream, Serena said, I just woke up from a nap. Lovey, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Lovely lunchtime with some Zato on the side, mistress. Yes, thank you all for joining me today for our little lunch chat. They are very, very nice. I'm trying to have one of these every week if I can, because it's a very short and sweet little opportunity to talk to you all about various things. But if you're looking for some solo, well, it's not solo. On Friday, I am bringing back Film Club Friday, and I will be streaming with Miss Aki Mojika. We will be watching Dear Zachary, which is a true crime doc. So please do tune in, or tune in tomorrow to Woo Woo's channel, where we will be playing Liar's Bar. Thank you all so much for coming out, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.